Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's the Friday after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a great time, whether you celebrated by yourself or with friends or family. Hope you had much needed rest, got you something good to eat. I know we did. We ate good. We had dinner by 12 and was in the bed, back in the bed to nap about 2:30. So we had a very great Thanksgiving. Hope you all did too. If you don't celebrate the holiday, just like I said, I hope you had time to just rest and enjoy yourself. So if you're tuned in now, welcome. We are the Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show, and we are a dynamic and the only dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. And on our channel, we absolutely love discussing all things love, life, relationships, and a little bit of pop culture as well. From both the millennial perspective, myself, Sammie Nicole, and the Gen X perspective, my oh so beautiful mother, FeeFee. All right. And today we're coming to y'all live and direct because we got to talk about what went down. Speaking of Thanksgiving, a lot went down yesterday on Thanksgiving in a lot of people households. A lot went down, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions were high, were intense. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media. So it's only right that we talk about it. All right. And in particular, y'all, we got to talk about what's going on with Ray J and Princess Love. Hey, call me darling. What's up? What's up? We got to talk about what's going on with our boy Ray J and our girl Princess Love, y'all. We got to talk about it because it's just too much going on. It's just already been a year in itself. It's just already been a year as is, okay? And it's just too much. It's just too much. It really, really is. So first off, everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly. Everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly. Because why? We don't know these people. Okay? Everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly. Because again, we don't know these people. Also, all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. All individuals are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Okay, boom. Now that we got that out the way, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, okay, let me see. Common Darling said Ray J is going out bad. He's acting like Kanye 2.0. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But for those of you who aren't familiar about what happened, so yesterday on Thanksgiving, Ray J and his estranged wife, Princess Love, who he's been with for about 10 plus years now, over 10 years now, they got into a verbal altercation that turned violent, unfortunately, where allegedly Princess Love accused Ray J of pulling out a pow pow on her while she was holding their oldest child, Melanie Love, and threatened to pow pow and unalive them. Princess Love's friend stepped in, family members stepped in because they were inside their home at the time when Ray J and Princess Love were getting into it. And Ray J also threatened to pow pow them as well. Just crazy. All while and they're arguing, going back and forth, all while holding the baby Princess Love. Okay, Melanie Love. Excuse me. Now, allegedly, Ray J was upset that Princess had been out, I guess, drinking with her friends, allegedly, and then her and Ray J got into it over that, and then she wanted to take the children and leave the house. And Ray J was triggered and upset because he felt like, well, You're not going to take my kids on Thanksgiving Day. That's what you won't do. So he start cutting up. And that's when the argument ensued. So Princess is trying to leave. Her and Ray J are arguing. And he's threatening to pow her. Now, for those of us who are familiar with Ray J and Princess Love, we know this ain't nothing new. I mean, even when Princess Love and Ray J were on Love and Hip Hop LA, they were constantly fighting, constantly arguing, constantly going back and forth with one another. I mean, there was even one scene on Love and Hip Hop LA where Ray J pushed Princess Love in the pool. They were fighting about something else, and she pushed old boy in the pool. So they just have a history of going back and forth with each other. So I'm saying all that to say they have a history of having a violent and tumultuous relationship. Personally, they should have never got married in the first place, but it just seems like just when you think things can't get worse between Ray J and Princess Love, they do. And this time, it happened all while Princess Love was holding her baby. And this Ray J was live when this altercation ensued between him and Princess Love. So he's live streaming because he's also a streamer, and he's going back and forth with Princess Love and telling her how she's not going to take his kids, and she's drunk and she's been out all day drinking with her friends, and now she wants to take his kids and leave, and he's not going for that. So it was just a mess. It was just a mess, and he's streaming this. And so I really just feel like Ray J needs to be he needs to be admitted to somebody's facility. He really does. He really needs to be in rehab. I think that he's detrimental. I think he's a risk to himself and unfortunately to his family. The way he is crashing out and doing this on live streaming for everybody to see is just ridiculous. It's just sad, y'all. And you know, like I said, Ray J and Princess have a history of domestic violence, unfortunately, allegedly. So, I more so feel sorry for their children because their children didn't ask to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? And while Ray J and Princess Love were arguing and going back and forth with each other, you could see their oldest baby, Melanie Love, who Princess was physically holding in her arms while her and Ray J were going back and forth, and while Ray J was threatening to pow her. The the baby was covering her ears. She was covering her ears the whole time. So it was just sad. It was just really, really sad to see, and that's traumatizing. Not only just to watch it as the viewer, but also for, the baby, Melanie Love. These are her foundation years. And unfortunately, she has some very traumatic core memories. And, Princess went live, the following day to talk about what happened. And Princess was alleging how the reason that her and Ray J were spending Thanksgiving together, even though they are estranged, and she, filed for divorce, they're going through the divorce process, is because she wanted the kids to be around their dad. And Princess claimed that because of the tumultuous relationship that she has with Ray J and all the drama that they have, she doesn't feel comfortable leaving the kids alone with Ray J because there was a situation previously that occurred where their children found Ray J naked in a bed with another woman. And so that's why Princess is not comfortable with their children um, being alone with Ray J because she doesn't know what they're going to be exposed to. So she's only comfortable with the children seeing their dad when she's present because of his erratic and inappropriate behavior, which is very understandable. Like, very, very understandable. This whole situation, y'all, it's just sad because one of the children are having to go through this. And then also, y'all, like I said, Ray J has been toxic and Princess has too. They really had no business getting married. let alone having children together. I mean, he's been blatantly disrespectful, with the cheating and disrespecting her and them getting into physical altercations. And it just never gets better between them. It's toxic. And I really hope Ray J gets help because y'all, I don't think he gonna make it. At the rate he going, and he did an interview recently on the Breakfast Club where he talked about, having strong feelings and thoughts about unaliving himself and how, he doesn't always have the will to live and he's ashamed of a lot of things that he's done in the past. And y'all know currently Ray J is battling the Kardashians in court over that sex tape that he did with Kim Kardashian years ago. So he's got a lot of stress coupled up with his mental instability. It's a lot going on. And I just think Ray J, when he was on the Breakfast Club, you can tell he was crying out for help. Just the things that he was saying. And he needs it bad. He needs it really, 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 really bad because he's just a cancer, not only to himself, but to everybody around him. And he did get arrested from the incident that he had with Princess Love, but of course he was able to buy himself out shortly. He was able to make bail, post bail. So I don't know, y'all. It's just a hot mess. Let me see what y'all saying. But I just thought that was so unfortunate for their kids and how triggering that is. And just the therapy that his kids are going to have to go through from just growing up in that environment. It's sad. Let me see. Call me down and say, yeah, I wouldn't want him taking them by himself. I wouldn't either, especially and their kids are young. Their kids are like 5, 6 years old. They have young kids. I would be mortified if my baby was over their father's house and they caught their father naked in the bed with another woman. Like, no, you cannot take my kid. X is too complicated said, I said the same thing. I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think not to speak that over nobody's life, but at the rate he going with the drugs and the alcohol and him talking about not wanting to be here, not wanting to be alive and thoughts about unaliving himself. I don't know, y'all. Don said, I think rugs play a big part in it. Yes, they do. They do. They absolutely do. Because he's not in his right mind at all. At all. And I just hate that for his kids. I really, really do. And I think this is just a good lesson as women. Like, all money ain't good money, ladies. I know we like providers. We like men that have that bag. And Ray does very well from himself. Not just from music. A lot of people know Ray J as, Brandy's little brother and a singer and an actor. But he also does very well in the tech world as well. He makes a lot of good investments, a lot of good business moves when it comes to technology. Let me see. X is too complicated said he's a little Diddy mini me. Girl, speaking of Diddy, did you hear X too complicated? Diddy, he catered Thanksgiving dinner for 1,000 inmates in Fort Dix, where he's currently incarcerated at. So they calling him Big Papa, and now he catered Thanksgiving dinner for 1,000 inmates. So he the big man on campus in that thing. And then they released some pictures of him. He look like he all smiles. So he kicking it. By the looks of it, look like he having his way in there. I don't know. But that just made me think of Diddy when you said that. Call Me Down said Princess always find herself back around him. I do believe they do great business together. Yeah, I definitely think Princess Love and Ray J have a toxic soul tie. And Princess, like I said, Princess is no angel herself. She used to date Floyd Mayweather and just a lot of other rich guys in the industry who, have a history of violence and toxicity. And even Princess, on reality TV shows, she's been known to be very violent with people. So I just think, again, all money ain't good money. I think she knew way before she married Ray and had kids with him that he was no good, but she still decided to move forward anyway. And unfortunately, she's having to deal with the consequences of her choices. And you can tell that this whole situation with Ray J, it's like sucking the life out of her. It's draining her. It's draining her.
She should have known Ray J wasn't shit when he pushed her in that pool.
That's what I'm saying. When he pushed her in the pool on national television.
That's when she should have left him alone. Y'all, the red flags, we gotta just stop ignoring stuff. That when he pushed me in the pool, that would have been enough for me.
That would have been enough for me. He would have never seen me.
That one time you put your hand, that's enough. That's enough. And I let you get away with it and walk away, and I don't take you out.
That would have been enough for me.
Yeah, that would have been enough. And then what really concerned me in the video was, can y'all hear me? In the video was when I looked at the video and I saw Princess holding the baby. She was holding that baby because the baby was a shield for her. Remember he said, "Why you wake my daughter up? Why you wake my daughter up?" She went and grabbed the baby out of the bed, but not only because she wanted to take her, but she wanted to also protect herself from Ray J, because Ray J must have popped her a couple of times.
He was hiding in the coup de grace in her face. Yeah.
He must have popped her or hit her a couple of times. So allegedly. So she figured, I'll go get my baby, because she said it. You're known to be a woman beater.
Yeah, she said that.
She said that. And then when it was her cousin and her cousin's husband, that's who the man was.
That he got into it. Said, I don't want to, bro, but I'll pow you, bro. I don't want to, but I'll pow you right now. Yeah.
And it seemed like the young man kind of talked him down, talked him out of it. And then TMZ had the whole video. Shade Room just had part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so they tussling and going back and forth, and he trying to calm Ray J down, and they run downstairs, and you can hear the kids just screaming to the top of their voice.
Mm-hmm.
You hear both of the kids just screaming to the top of their voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after a while, you hear the police come in, and Ray J just hollering, and princesses, everybody just on 10. It was just awful.
Chaotic.
Yes, all on Thanksgiving. Now, this is what I want to talk about. Let's talk about the entitlement. He was heard on live stream saying, "I'll pow you, Ninja. I'll pow you. I don't want to, man, but I'll pow you. Who gets out of jail for something?
A black
man. Hey, Dr. Queen Lily.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
Who gets out of jail? Who gets out of jail for? I'll pow you.
Online.
He said it a few times.
Repeated himself.
The entitlement of who he knows. Now, wouldn't it be awful if he would have gotten out and did exactly what he said he was going to do?
Mm-hmm.
And they let him out? They let him out, baby, while he was in there. The little bit of time I had, I would have been, if I was Princess, I would have been making plans to get far away from him and get a TPO on his ass so quick.
For me and my kids.
Y'all do not play with that.
It's not to be taken lightly.
We have a lady here in Atlanta that was unalived by taking DV lightly, not going back. When a man tell you he'll pow and he'll this and he'll that, and he putting pows up to your head, leave that man alone. Leave him alone. Now, Ray J, it goes to show you that he knows somebody. Somebody called somebody. So who's to say if he does something like that and then he gets away with it, justice is not served, because he's entitled. It seems like they uphold him in his mess, because Ray J should still be in jail today, y'all. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, that's what Call Me Darling said.
That was on Thanksgiving Day. Don't nobody get out of jail, get locked up on Thanksgiving Day and get out unless you got money.
And know people.
And
Not
know
just
people.
money. You gotta
Hell,
know
it
people.
take them a whole damn half a day to process you. And you know what? Nobody moving and shaking on Thanksgiving Day. That boy stayed in there. He stayed in there. Did they take a mug shot? I don't even think he took a mug shot. Because TMZ would have had it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think he did. You're not the only one in the chat. You can't see nobody in the chat. You can't see nothing in the chat, call me darling.
Yeah, it's more people in the chat.
I don't, y'all. I don't know if, yes, Dr. Queen Lil, if he was in Fulton, he would have been still in there. That's what I'm saying. He was in LA. What the hell they got going on in LA? I was like, yeah. They probably told him, man, go ahead. He probably said, I got some, a little something for y'all, go ahead. He should be in jail, yes. Y'all, Ray J got locked up on Thanksgiving Day, and he was out a few hours later on Thanksgiving. That is crazy. That is crazy. Somebody say it was fake. You think it was fake? What? You think it was fake? Okay, she said, I'm in Cali. And we all know you don't get arrested on a holiday weekends. Exactly. So you think, was it real? I'm like, what the hell in Cali? What happened in Cali? Well, you can get, it takes them a minute to process you. I'm like, what in the world is going on, y'all? Y'all think Ray J went down there allegedly and said something to them people and broke them off a little change? Most people would have waited until Monday to. Yes. Y'all, what did Ray J go down there and tell them people in Cali? Oh, they didn't book him. Okay. Now it's making, they could have. They must have went down there and talked to him for a minute. Because ain't nobody put TMZ would have had all of that. They must went down there and talked to him. They didn't book him. Okay. Now that makes sense. Because I was like, he just went. And then he doing a video to me. I just want to tell the story. I just want to tell the story how it went. Ray J, we heard how it went. Ray J, we heard it.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. We heard how it went. But I think the most disturbing part for me was her holding that baby and that baby putting her hands over both of her ears. She had woke that baby up out of her sleep. And she was holding the baby. And it was like she wanted to protect her baby, but she was also using her baby to protect her.
Yeah.
Yo.
Not good.
Not good. Not good. I want us to love ourselves. I don't care how much money he got, what he does, what clout, what image. When that man show you who he is, y'all, he not going to change. Yes. And now she got these kids, so he's always going to be using the kids.
To stay connected and try to control.
Yes. Yes. And she has enough money. Listen to him, made me sick. Yes. Yes. She has enough money where she can get people to advocate and be in the middle of them. Just get somebody to
third
party to come with the pickup and the drop off and discussing where the kids gonna be.
And now they have it where parents can communicate through an app. Like if they can't communicate face to face or directly through each other's phones, they have apps now where parents can communicate through the app through a third party, so they don't have to contact each other directly.
ADD Phoenix.
You just put it in the app.
Oh, okay. She wanted to get, yeah, she wanted to get, she was trying to leave, but then he was saying, well, y'all been drinking, y'all drunk, and y'all ain't gonna take my kids. Y'all been drinking, y'all drunk.
And she was like, I'm not driving.
I'm not driving. He said the cousin husband was drunk. Well, Ray J, why didn't you just call him an Uber or a Lyft? So to handle that, you threaten to ping them? Come on. Come on. So the deal was, she said, Princess said this, the deal, how she ended up over there. She said her and Ray J talked and they were going to do Thanksgiving at his house. That's how she ended up. She said, okay, I'm going to bring now she knows his behavior because she kind of had to like, okay, let me make sure. Let me make sure. Okay, Drew and Ralph used that app. Okay. Let me make sure. I'm going to bring the food over here, Ray J, and we're going to cook at your house. But if you start anything, I'm going to take the food and I'm going to leave. Why would you put your kids in a situation like that? Yes, in an Uber, a black Uber. There were so many ways that could have been handled. So many ways. I just thank God that nobody got hurt. And the kids.
I thought he was gonna hurt the guy when they was tussling.
They were tussling. Yeah. And the guy was trying to, say, try to calm him down, and they was tussling. God forbid if the gun would have, if the POWPOW would have went off. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad, and they keep on. And y'all, this is like a cycle with them. But we get a Ray J and Princess thing going on, once a year? It's been
like every 6 months.
Every 6 months to once a year. We tired, y'all. Princess, put yourself first. We tired, baby. You ain't tired yet?
I think she's tired.
Look at your children. If you don't have the strength, pull the strength from someone who loves you. Pull it from your children. Look at your children. Look at your children. Yeah, left in Vegas. He's done all kind of things to her. Pushing me in that pool, that would have been the first and last time. You got one time to show your behind. And I'm a believer. I'm a believer. And men like Ray J will suck the life out of you, y'all.
Yeah.
She looked so tired and distraught. As beautiful as she is, she's weary. Her soul is weary. You can see it in her eyes. She tired. When it's oh so simple. Just leave him alone.
But then too, you gotta realize that he's trying to stay connected to her. And when you dealing with a narcissist like that, it's like, yes, leave him alone, but it's almost like he does things intentionally to stay connected to her and to try to get a reaction out of her.
And that's true, because that's what narcissists do. Because I was married to one. And all throughout the divorce, he tried to get a reaction from me. And you have to ignore him. Call the authorities. Because they'll try to get a reaction out of you. And if you're not emotionally intelligent, you'll react to it.
And I think she's finally getting to the point where she's not reacting.
Right. And he's spazzing out. Ignore them. You just got to ignore them. Yes. They'll try to get a rise out of you, do stuff they know that's going to trigger you. That's what they do. And then turn around and make like it's your fault. You crazy. You making something up. Yeah. That's how they are. A real husband man would never. Yes. Put a gun on his wife. And the mother of his children in their face with her holding the baby.
On camera.
On camera.
For the world to see.
And then talk about they took him to jail. What jail he go to? They went down there and hit him on here. All right, Ray J, cut it out. It's Thanksgiving. He probably down there crying and begging.
You know
let me go back to my kids.
You know he crying. He made a serious threat. Isn't that terrorist threat? Yeah,
it is.
It is. Let me see. X2 Complicated said, y'all, we need to keep IS in our prayers because these are films. We gotta talk about that next. We're gonna talk about that next, X2 Complicated. That's a mess.
They say they gonna pull up.
We're gonna talk about that next. We're gonna
I'm concerned for her too, because we know that Kojic family, they about to spaz out because she didn't expose Cecil for what he is. And my thing is, he admitted to unaliving somebody, and y'all mad at our ass? Y'all mad at her when he said he did it? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, I'm praying for Princess and Ray J, because I'm tired of Ray J doing what he doing. And
Queen said he tries to make her appear crazy, saying she was drunk. He is psychotic.
Yeah.
Like she's in the wrong.
Like she's in the wrong, and that's what they do.
Let me see. Going back to IS, Call Me Dawn said, at X2 Complicated, I'm afraid for her. I hope IS does something about it. Yeah.
I'm afraid for her too. I am this time. I know we joke a lot, and talk, but this is serious.
And this is the Tangi Miller call, and the Cecil
Tangi Davis, and then Cecil McCurry call,
which was the lady who was unalive earlier in October by her boyfriend.
IS has been pulling those calls and playing them, and
just to give people a backstory what we're talking about,
and bring awareness too. I'm glad she did it, because this has really brought awareness to Tangi. And I want them to get justice for her. My heart goes out to her family, and her son. It's just sad, but I'm glad IS did it, but now it's getting to the point where it's getting a little bit too much.
Because they're mad that she's pulling the calls.
They mad that she's pulling the calls, and it's him. Cecil was doing all the talking. He talked about everybody in their family like a dog. He two-faced. He talked to one family member about another family member. The mama is Kojic, supposed to be so holy. She on the phone talking about Tangi to him. He talking about Tangi. The mama out of pocket. They all was out of pocket on the phone calls. And Cecil was talking to him, and they said everything. They told everything. And Cecil told everything. So why are they mad at her? What they mad at her for? I don't get it.
She exposing it.
The calls are public though. Anybody can pull them calls. Anybody could pull them calls. So she need to not take that threat lightly. She need to go and do a police report. I wouldn't, because they talked about, he knows that she goes down to the courthouse. He knows that she goes there. He's talking about finding out all the, and I think, I don't know to what extent, but do I think that they're possibly capable of doing something? Do I think they're gonna go as far as, finding out who, doxing her? How far they'll go to dox her, I don't know. But do I think they might, try to intimidate her and scare her? I think so. I think so, because they're mad because they're embarrassed, because Cecil is like the prodigal son. They're mad because they're supposed to be so, a good Southern, wholesome, Kojic family from Augusta, and Cecil was just a little country boy that came to the big city and got caught up. And even on the call where they threatened I think it was Peanut. I think it's Peanut that did, if I'm not mistaken. It sounded like Peanut. He said, hell, we wasn't there. We don't know what happened. You our family, and we gonna stick beside you. You family. We don't know they don't know what happened. Ain't nobody perfect.
Which is sickening.
That's sick, y'all. This lady has lost her life. He admitted to doing it. Cecil said he did it and took them where he buried this woman. The fact that he knows, yes, he's on recording and still sent a message. Yes. 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 Exactly.
Now, Queen says maybe he's her karma, but she need to be careful. No, Queen, not the karma. She shook too.
She shook.
She may need to get that 38. Keep a little 38 on her. Just in case.
She shook. She scared. She got her tail off live today. She shook. She is. Because that call, it was a lot. Talking about pinning her to the cross and just all kind of crazy stuff. All kind of stuff,
It don't seem like she got too much support around. She ain't really got nobody to really run up. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, but she need to go down there, and then I think she is scared because she kept saying, "Y'all, if something happened to me, y'all know who did it. If something happened to me, y'all know who did it." So, yeah, the calls are something, and so I guess they realized that he was being recorded, so they switched codes. He gave his code to some YNs in there, and so now the YNs calling they people. And so now she exposing the YN calls. And I'm telling you, I ain't talking about nothing what them YNs doing, but they doing it.
They doing it all.
I ain't saying nothing.
They is doing it.
So now we listening to some phone calls from some YNs that Cecil gave his code to. And baby, when I tell you they got some stuff going on in these ATL streets, so she might want to leave that alone. She might want to leave that alone. She might want to leave it alone.
I would.
Yeah, I would just leave it alone, because I don't know about them. I don't know about Cecil's people. But we do know what Cecil capable of. Yeah. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on with that, and I think she kind of scared. And I think that's why she posted twice today. But when I heard the call, I was like, "What?" And then they talked about she exposing people, his mama's address and the grandmama address.
She doxing them allegedly?
She did not. She did not. What happened is when Cecil be on them phone calls, he be asking for phone numbers, and he be giving out phone numbers, and he be giving out addresses. A lot of times when she catch it before he said, she'll mute it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes she don't catch it, and sometimes she do.
Mm-hmm.
But they the ones giving. When those calls get started, that's the first thing it says. The calls are being recorded.
Mm-hmm. So they know that.
They know that.
That disclaimer is there for a reason.
Yeah, that mama on one of them calls, baby, she was talking. And that one call, I knew that mama did not like her. They are running Cobb County, so that's all. Yeah. Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But them Cecil calls was good though. They were really good. Keep in mind, she's still at yeah. She's afraid they're going to team up. Yeah. I heard that too. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, and it's a lot going on in the world, y'all. And just protect your peace. Just protect your peace. It's
Well, maybe she can tell Nesto to tell Cecil to chill out.
Hell,
Because Nesto and Cecil both in Cobb County.
They
Adult
both
Detention
in there,
Center.
but I think but they put Cecil where the Merc said.
Oh yeah, because of this situation.
They put him where the Merc said. So that's why she the phone call from prison. They edit everything. Yeah. See, phone call from prison, they edit all they stuff, but she don't edit her. She don't scrub nothing. Like when she played the call last night, and she didn't even know that the call was gonna be about her being threatened. She just started playing it. She hadn't even listened to him. She just asked for so many of his calls, and they say you can have them or you can't. And then she just randomly play them. She don't scrub them.
Yeah, she don't. Either she don't know how, or she don't have the time or patience.
She don't have the time because some she said she did, and some she said she didn't. She didn't get dogs. These calls. Okay, from 2024. Okay.
Yeah, she's saying she didn't dox them.
Okay. They're from 2024. But the threatened call was from last week. The one Cecil talking to Peanut, that was last week. But all his recent calls, the YNs are using his code. Now I don't know if the YN said he asked the YN to switch up with him. But the YN got some mess going on that don't even need to be known either. Hey, my tie. So she might just want to stop. And somebody made a good suggestion to her last night. They said, well, maybe Sylvia, you shouldn't do phone calls in your local area. Maybe you should do them out of the state of Georgia.
That's smart because I don't think Shay lives in Georgia.
Yeah. She say,
and she don't show her face like that.
And she don't show her face. You don't know who she is.
Yeah, Sylvia she in the court hearings. She showing her riding by Cecil house.
Yeah, she even did a field trip by Cecil house, y'all. And in the store over there where the young lady, car was. I mean, she this right here, I don't know the way he was talking. They say they got a private detective on her ass. They gonna find out all about her. And then he mentioned about her children, her grandchildren. That that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So and you know what? As women, when we don't have men in our lives to protect us, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. We really do. We need to be careful.
And it's sad that you got to have another man in your life just for a man to respect you.
To respect you, yes. We really need to be careful. Wait. Then she tell Nesto she'll be visiting someone. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be Cecil. No, she is visiting another young man. She did. She showed it, Call Me Darling. She showed the visit. It's another young man in Georgia that had a situation. And he's in a wheelchair. She went to visit him and she prayed for him last week. No, on the 8th. November 8th or 9th. She went. She put it up on her channel. I'm a sad man. I know simple words for people. My Caesar. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So she did go see somebody else. She put the visit up. So yeah, as women, we just gotta be careful. Yeah, we gotta be careful, Mm, you don't have no because he knows that she don't have no, she ain't got no man, the B ain't got no, just
So they know it's no protection. They can run up on
right,
her. She's
right.
vulnerable.
They know she's vulnerable.
And Ness family clearly has no respect for women. They see women as tools, like Mike
Yes,
do.
yes, yeah. And the way and, and the women in his family, the way they side as a woman. As a woman, I don't care who you are, my son, my cousin, my brother. You don't have no respect as a woman for a woman where you would unalive her. I ain't got no conversation for you. None. There's no reason why he should have unalived her. I don't care if she did go back. I don't care what he said or what she said. There was no reason for him to unalive that lady. And I'm on the phone with you, talking to you, and you talking about put something on my conversation and send you me $30. I ain't got nothing for you, ninja. Nothing. I'm not gonna waste my. And then you admit to doing it, boy. Bye. Goodbye, sir. Have a good day. But the women, Keisha, Sheba, Tamika, the mama, the play mama, they all condone, they all in it. So we just, yeah, she need to leave that alone. We just leave that alone because them people ain't right in the head. Them folk ain't right in the head. They ain't right. Oh, Lord, she prayed for him. And he's never getting out like Nesto. She prayed for him. And he never gonna get out. Exactly. Nesto know he ain't getting out. Nesto just hanging on in there. He just hanging on. And the longer he stay in there, the more he get charged for. So he definitely know it's a wrap for him. He definitely know. But yeah, as women, in every situation, that goes on with a woman and a man, it's because we don't put ourselves first. If we would only put ourselves first, we would have a better outcome. We would have a better, only we will put ourselves first and not sacrifice our safety and our happiness. You know, just put yourself first. And Princess, she should have told him that was I think that was one of her mistakes, to go on his turf, to go to his house where he feel like he can show out, because he kept saying that. Ray J kept saying, "This my house, this my house. Come in my house, come in my house. This my." I would never go to no man's house like that.
Mm-hmm. Nah, call me darling. Talking about IS. He said she's sitting out there with those big gazelle glasses.
That's what he said. That's what Peanut said. She be in court. The bitch be in court. The bitch be in court with her big ass Cazelia glasses on. She sit in the back. The old bitch be in court. You probably seen her in there. She be in there. So they know she be down at the court. See, maybe Nestor will put his hands and get his hand put on. Yeah, but I think
Nestor too tired out. He could put in a good word though
but I don't think they in the same dorm.
To tell his boys to calm down. He could send a message.
I think Cecil locked up the majority of the day, but whoever Cecil ain't got with them YNs that he ain't got with in there, them boys are dangerous. Allegedly. They sound like they don't play. Allegedly.
He may allegedly been the one to help. Never mind.
They sound like, I don't know if he got with them boys for protection or what. But them phone calls, call me darling, have you heard them phone calls from the YNs in there? On Cecil Code? And so now she's exposed that he's letting somebody else use his code. And now the YNs know that all their business out too. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. But I can't say I was enjoying listening to them calls. Nesto better shut his mouth. He trying. It's over with for Nesto. Hell, they say February he gonna go back to court, but somebody said it may not happen then. It may not happen then. But it's a done deal for him, and he know it. Yes, yes. So yeah, y'all. I just really, I'm tired of Ray J and Princess.
Me too. I'm tired of hearing about them.
Yeah, and
I'm tired of always being drama. It's almost like I'm tired of Blueface and Krishan. I mute them. I'm about to start muting Ray J and Princess.
So they the same like Ray J. They fight too.
They fight like crazy. They just a younger version. They weren't married.
Just a mess. And why you want to live? Why you, y'all, as an older woman, that ain't what it is. Being with somebody fighting, and that ain't what it is, y'all. Having peace and rubbing your feet together, and watching movies, and going shopping, and walking around with your almond latte, and buying the things that you want. That's the life right there. But arguing back and forth with somebody else's bald-headed son or YN, and being upset all the time and crying and calling the POWPOW.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. Your nervous system be out of whack.
Oh, jacked up.
Yes. Why would you want that for yourself? Getting a higher education, exactly. Investing and pouring in yourself, Dr. Queen Lily, exactly. Investing in yourself and pouring back into yourself. Don't let these men, Princess is about to lose it. Yeah. And my time, somebody just said in the chat, he probably wasn't even booked. How you go in on Thanksgiving Day and you out the next hour?
Yeah, stress will mess up your pH balance too, and cause you to have hormonal acne, all that stuff.
All that stuff. Being stressed out. When it's just so easy to just leave people alone. When you see you can't get along with a man, just leave him alone. He is who he is. That just means that's not your person. That's just not my person. Leave him alone. It's so much better to have peace. You feel better, you look better. Ain't nobody stressing you out. You getting your proper sleep. See, my brother and sister-in-law came to my mom's house for dinner yesterday. The whole time they were bickering. See that? At the Thanksgiving
Bringing
dinner.
all that bad ass
energy
to the house.
To your mama house. I realized how much I enjoy my peace. I was so happy when they left. Yes. Yes, call me darling. They bringing all that bad energy to the Thanksgiving. Going back and forth. So that means they have been arguing prior to getting to the house.
On the way there.
On the way there.
Afterwards.
Yeah. Who want to be doing that?
Not me, child.
Who doing that, y'all? I ain't gonna be arguing with nobody. Oh, we not doing this. Why would I sit up and argue with a man? For what? When it's just simple as saying, man, bye. Get the hell on. Peace and blessings. That's what I say. Peace and blessings.
Okay.
Wish you well. Yes. Who's gonna be on Thanksgiving Day? And it always seemed like that's when a man want to start some shit on the holiday. Who want to be arguing with somebody? We put way too much value in these men. We do. We do. These men are damn innocent. Don't know what we allow them to make. Yes, question ourselves and hold us standards. They don't hold them. Well, you say that all the time. Yep. Yes. We need to flip it around.
Give away our power, our energy.
We give away our power. Yep. We do. We do. We do.
He got with somebody.
He got with somebody. We don't know who he got with. He knew somebody down there at that jailhouse in Cali. I don't know who he knew, allegedly, or what he said. But we ain't seen no mug shot. Ain't nobody. And you know TMZ would have pulled up everything. You know they would have pulled up everything. TMZ all in the prison where did it.
Okay. Giving us new photos every week. I feel like
how TMZ get in the prison where Diddy at to get photos, y'all? Somebody tell me how that works. I came home to my clean, quiet apartment. Exactly, got in my clean bedroom. My feet. Exactly, exactly. Coffee Tarler. Exactly. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, companionship is good. Having that significant other in your life is a wonderful thing. But don't have that with the drama, okay? Don't. You don't have to have drama to have that. You don't have to have the relationship be toxic to have that. You can have companionship and you can have that special person with all that foolishness, without all that foolishness. But I guess some women think that, I gotta accept this to have him. This is what comes along with him, and I want him, and I'm gonna sacrifice my happy.
So I'm not alone.
So I'm not alone. That's how some women think, y'all. That's how some women think. In order to have him, I gotta put up with this. Putting up with this is better than being by myself. So, and
that's our 2 cents on it, y'all.
Is Ray J and Princess divorced?
I don't know. It's not official. They're estranged. They still going through it.
Okay.
They've been going through it for a few years now.
Okay, Queen Liz. So somebody probably recording on the cell phone and sending it to TMZ.
I think it's the CEOs taking pictures of Diddy and sending it.
Hey, happy holidays.
I think it is.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I don't need no more updates on Diddy. Stop taking pictures of him. We good. Somebody telling us give him 30 more years. He looked too happy in there. Let me see. Call Me Darling said, she said, well, y'all know the rumor is Ray J is allegedly a big time rug man in Hollywood. Sure, he had plenty of connections. Think about what he's been doing, admitted to being Diddy, Whitney was still out here. Well, he definitely have connections for sure.
We know that now for sure. We know that now for sure.
For sure. Because he should be still locked up right now.
But my whole concern in the whole situation is the kids, because Princess and Ray J can make sound decisions for themselves, and they choosing not to.
Yeah, and Ray J, he don't want to let the marriage go. And he parading around with some young girl.
And he verbally abusing her.
He got her crying. He's just a mess.
So he wasn't signing, Queen.
Sonya and Willie need to get their son.
They can't do nothing with him.
Clearly, Brandy can't do nothing with him either.
Man, Brandy don't want to be associated with that foolishness. She don't want to mess her brand up. She had that one big thing about that baby when she had that baby.
Yeah.
And Brandy don't want no more be in the limelight with no more foolishness. And Ray J just keep bringing it to the family. So it's a mess. But all right, y'all. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed the live tonight, y'all. We'll be back. We just had to come on and talk about this. And we wish IS the best with Cecil family.
Yeah, she might want to just leave. She said she had other content.
Yeah, focus on other content.
Yeah,
it's definitely not worth your safety.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And you just don't know. Nowadays, people are unhinged, and you just don't know what people will do.
You really don't.
You really don't.
It don't take much to set them off.
But I sure keep that act right on me, though.
I know.
All right.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Y'all take care. Enjoy your Friday night. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.